Yo, what's going on, Blackish fam? It's your boy B. We're continuing to go through the Cordae album from a bird's eye view. I'm on this next track is John Michael. I don't really know what to expect from it. The only reference I could think of is, what was it, John Michael Basquiat, right? As an artist that was known for basically just conversations about race, and he just really different art. If I'm not mistaken, he's from New York, but I don't know if that's even who he's referencing here. So without further ado, let's get to the track. Let's check out the lyrics. And yo, if you're a fan of good music and not only the breakdowns of the lyrics, but exploring new music, new spoken word, new poetry, things, people that are bringing something different to the table, man, don't forget to like and subscribe. We check it all out here. Let's get to it. The beat is sick. Yo, right? This kind of makes you want to freestyle off the top of the dome.
Break of extinction, hell been on survival. This life's a continuous cycle. Consider this a venomous haiku. This ain't your verse, nigga.
Yo, who remembers the haiku, right? In a haiku, it's that's the form of poetry where it's like, what is it? So many syllables on the first line, so many syllables on the next. It's like 2-5-3 or something like that. Crazy that I still remember that from school. But haikus, it's a Japanese poetic form, so he's just showing how cultured he is by referencing this. There's only 3 lines, 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and then 5 in the third. So he's saying it's a venomous haiku, right? He said it's in a verse. Let's get back to it.
And I done dealt with the worst nigga. Yeah. Break of extinction, hell been on survival. This life's a continuous cycle. Consider this a venomous haiku. This ain't your verse, nigga. And I done dealt with the worst niggas. The type to steal your shit and search with you. Nothing ordinary.
He said, I done been with the worst motherfuckers in the world. They steal your shit, then help you search for it, right? You ever been around them dudes you know are dirty? You're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Then you just gotta be like, hey, Joe, man, empty your pockets, bro. Up those pockets. I'm gonna have to check you out, bro. You know?
I've been having vivid dreams. Some shits is more than scary. Graveyards and mortuaries. Haunted by these goals that I'm trying to accomplish. Underrated, overhated. I'm tired of the nonsense. Things I could have done better. It lies in my conscience, and I'll never forget it. I'm my worst critic.
You know, what is it that you hear from most people that are successful in life? That's like, yo, I'm not trying to battle anybody else. I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday, right? I'm my worst critic, but I'm always trying to move the bar, right? Keep kicking that can down the road, but by also improving yourself, right? Keep working towards something.
Such an overthinker. I'm so self-reflective. God willing, these parables gonna sell some records.
Yo.
Politicians out here lying, trying to sell a message.
Aren't they all?
10,000 hours penmanship is well perfected.
Penmanship, right?
I'm just trying to get my point across. And on my mama, I will die for the right cause.
Yo, they say if you don't got nothing to die, what are you truly living for, right? This man said, on my mama, I will die for the right cause, right? You go ahead, and I think parents know that, right? You know, I'm the father of kids, right? And if somebody said it's my life or theirs, I would gladly give up my life.
I'm just trying to get my point across. And on my mama, I will die for the right cause. Cause
what's life without sacrifice, right?
And you just wasting talent if you never strategize.
He said, yo, right? You're just wasting talent if you never strategize. It's okay seeing the big picture and wanting something and working towards something, but yo, you have to have a strategy, right? It's okay to have that vision, but you need to make steps, and they can be incremental steps, right? In business, we used to say inch by inch, right? Change doesn't happen overnight. It comes when you keep gaining. You gain more ground. Cover more ground, you capture more ground. It might be inch by inch in a slow process, but before you know it, people will be like, yo, B came up overnight. Yeah, overnight, because you didn't see the inch by inch that I was, I was ready to pounce, but I had to keep doing what I have to do in order to do what I want to do.
Death in the face with the saddest eyes. Taking risk, situations getting magnified. What's your ideal way of demise? The price of fame costs your life, but staying alive is more important. Death is the greatest surprise. I see the hate in your eyes. I saw potential at first. Cruel resentment for earth. You lust for power too much, and it's getting worse. The more you get, the more that your desire can quench your thirst. Of a conqueror, ask Alex, ask Christopher.
Yo, listen to what he's saying, right? He said staying alive wasn't more important, but that's a great line. He said death is the greatest surprise, right? Death is something that comes to every single one of us, but yet none of us know when it's going to happen. And sadly, most people think of themselves dying when they're 132, oldest person in the world. They die in their sleep of natural causes. And it's like, no, bro, like anything else, life is a spectrum. And there's a bell curve in the middle where most people die. And some people get, fall. I know a dude, I paid this dude to shovel snow at a property I got in Chicago. And man, when I went to check on my man, he was dead. He went home and he slipped and hit his head on something. The man was like 40 years old, died. Kids, wife. It's like, you never know, bro.
7-figure checks, they require my signature. Drive by potential at first. Cruel resentment for earth. You lust for power too much.
Lust for power too much.
Worse. The more you get, the more that your desire can quench your thirst. Of a conqueror act.
The more power you get, right? You can't quit. You keep wanting to go. You want more power.
Alex as Christopher. 7-figure checks, they require my signature. Drive-by shootings, homicides, and vehicular. Now fuck your art critic, can't decide with my picture.
See what he's saying though? 7-figure checks, right? 7 figures, that means you're in $1 million checks. They require my signature. These are mine, bro. This ain't nobody else's. This is my cut. These are drive-by shootings. Homicides are vehicular. Now, vehicular homicide, right? You're killing people with the whip.
I just know that it's painted well. Your favorite artist's first priority is gaining wealth. Sprinkle holy water on a cane and sell. My brother asked me how the fuck can he maintain in hell. That's another story for a different day. He just told me don't switch your ways.
Say your favorite artist, their priorities are twisted, right? They're in it for the wealth. And it's like, if you do the music you love and you put your best foot forward, you don't got to worry about the wealth because it would work out over time because you're giving it your best. That's sick. And again, for somebody so young, this cat is dropping knowledge. This might fuck around and be a classic. Ooh! Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're a fan of good music. Let's continue getting it. We're going through all of the tracks off From a Bird's Eye View, just dropped by Cordae. That was John Michel. And I believe he's referring to the artist. And again, I believe it was John Michel Basquiat. You can check him out at basquiat.com. I'm pretty sure who the reference is, of the art reference. I don't know a lot about him. I just know the name, but it might be somebody worth Googling and see if that's technically the what he was referring to. But sick with it. Let's continue going through this album.